Hey guys, this is the show I like to call Bring Your Tactics. It's a chance for you to bring in your tactics. We're not here to condemn anything. Okay, you just bring in your tactics. We'll play with your tactics, give you a different perspective. Because once in a while, a different perspective does help us out. And I mean, some of your tactics I know on the show have been incredible. I mean, I've seen some tactics that I want to use myself. So yes, it's a credit to the community as well. I mean, when I first started doing the show back in 2016, there were a lot of changes I needed to make. But now, fast forward 2023, some of your tactics are so good. I'm like, wow, it's a beautiful tactic. So yeah, we're going to be using Atletico Madrid, to trial these tactics. Of course, one thing though, this is not a critique of the tactics. So, there's nothing here that says I believe a lot of you guys have got good tactics coming in, and some of these are the older tactics. I'm going to just load the tactics for today. Sorry, not supposed to see that yet. Dropbox, Football Manager 23, not wrong folder. Wait a minute. Which folder is this in? D. Sports Interactive. Yeah, because I got, once you hit like 256 tactics in one folder, the game crashes. Oh yeah, baby. Things all only happen to me, I think. Oh, we got two tactics. So, you're only supposed to have one tactic, right? So, yeah, try and drop in one tactic so others have a chance. Let me see the folder, see whether we got more tactics coming in. BK Eaton has got a tactic too. So, are you sure you want to delete? No. I want to download. Oh my goodness, almost deleted the tactic. Okay, save. Download. BK Eaton, copy. We only do one tactic, guys, not 2, 3, 4, okay? Because then it's not fair to other people, right? Yeah, so I'm going to mini, miny, more the tactic and choose one for you. Unless you're in the chat and you tell me which one you want me to try. If you're not, then I'll mini, miny more. I'll take the tactic that came in a bit later. All right, so the tactic, Kachi got two tactics, right? So we'll look at the flank attack, because this tactic came in mid-block. So we'll delete this tactic. Sorry, we'll take only one tactic. All right, so cancel, load. Yeah, only one tactic. Be fair to everyone. Okay, BK Eaton. I go alphabetical also. Yeah, I'll open it up to the public soon. Yeah, don't worry. We will have a folder. Give me a few minutes. Just let me get these tactics done, and then I'll open it, and then you'll see me putting a link in the Dropbox folder here, and you guys can put in your tactics too. Let me just find the Dropbox. Open Dropbox on the other computer. Request. I mean, suddenly, right, today's been all Rod Stewart though in my head. I don't know what's happened to me. Today just Rod Stewart kept playing in my head the whole day. Right. I've been listening. I keep hearing Faith in My Heart the whole damn day. Whole day. It's just that song just won't leave my head. Right. So when working out also, I hear the song in my head. I'm like, what is wrong with me today? Track. Let's go track, buddy. Let's go track, buddy. This is a very interesting tactic. DM halfback. Okay, I mean, we'll play. Like I said, no, the way we do things here, all right, is we try the tactic out. We don't make any changes to the tactic, right? We'll see how the tactic plays out for 45 minutes. And if I need to make changes, I'll make changes. Let's see whether you've got stay wider. You got stay wider. You got mark tight. Take more risk, dribble more closer, more tackle harder. Here you got more direct, shoot less, mark tight. I assume. No mark tight there. Smart. I never ask your striker to mark tight. Yeah. Okay, opposition instruction. I'm going to clear them. Right, okay, we're not going to clear them as well. So I'm not going to use any opposition instructions for this tactic. Same shape as myself, different roles. You have different roles? Wow. Yeah, I'll pop in the link soon. Don't worry, guys. Let me just bot request meeting. I'm unsackable. Refuse to attend. Board request. Refuse to attend. Let's see what happens, right? I refuse to attend. We're doing bring your tactics. I refuse to attend a board meeting. Got more important things to do. All right, so we've got this tactic. I mean, you're lucky you're facing this tactic, right? So this tactic might play well against that formation because it's only got 2 wing backs. I'd be more concerned if this tactic played against a 4-4-2 or even a 4-4-1-1, which has got double players on the flanks. Let's see whether you got any. You fulfill all the role. I like the ball playing defenders left and right because they carry the ball out, right? So you need players to break the tier. What we call line breakers in football, right? In football, it's a new term that's come about, right? We call them line breakers. So basically, these are roles that break a tier, right? When they bring the ball forward. So let's drop the speed. Okay. So we are probably left to right. Yeah. Hermoso, Gimenez. Yeah. Okay. All right. So these are your line breakers. So what you're going to see is them bringing the ball forward as line breakers, right? There's a problem with a lot of back three systems, right? If you remember Spurs, right, beating Man City. Man City, for once, defenders couldn't bring the ball out. So they had no line breakers too. So that you're dependent on those ball playing defenders to bring the ball out. If they can't bring the ball out, then you struggle. Yeah, it's very important that those players. Wow, there's a shadow. There's a bit of a shadow on the player, man. I don't know if you guys noticed it. All right. Your tracks. Let's look at your tracks, right? Your tracks. Let's identify and highlight all your trequartistas. Carrasco. So it's 21, 8, 7, and 10. 21, 8, 7, and 10. Okay, let's go find them. 21, 8, 7, and 10. These are your trequartistas. Let's see what they do. Okay, that's why I highlighted them. Not bad, huh? Trequartistas still holding their lines, huh? Okay, what I want to see is you remember the mark tighter instructions. Yeah. Because mark tighter is zonal, right? So there's nobody in the zone, they're not going to mark anyone. So the only person they're going to mark is this wingback. If he comes, that's about it. Other than that, they're free. Yeah. Ball playing defender, yeah, so critical to your system. These ball playing defenders gotta bring the ball forward. Yeah, you got no line breakers, huh? The guy's not bringing the ball forward. You need him to do that. That's so that he pushes this Korea up further up, right? So Korea doesn't have to drop so deep, but it's not bad. Not bad. I mean, I like the transitions. It's only change I'll make is dribble more. Did you have dribble more on this guy? By any chance? Stay wider, mark tighter. Okay, you didn't put dribble more. All right. The other one you can do is you don't need libero. Yeah. Again, it needs this guy to push forward, either as a wide centre back or a ball playing defender with dribble more. Yeah, I find the same issue with a lot of back three systems, right? Sometimes they stay static so you don't get line breakers, but it's like so safe, scores a goal. Not bad, I like it. Only that one tweak I'm looking at. For the 4 trequartistas, though. The 4 amigos. Man, why you stop at 4? Should have gone for 5. I don't understand why you just stop at 4-4. Should have gone for 5. 5, man. 5. Why did you go for 4? Okay, there we go. This guy, now is the perfect time for him to take it on, right? See, he's dribbling more. Because it's a natural thing for him to do. Problem is this Philippe keeps losing the ball. That's usually down to the fact that he doesn't see a passing option. Maybe that, or he's not willing to take more risks. Could be down to the mentality of the team as well. But there's a lot of from back to front goals, right? Because all your trequartistas, they drop deep and they put one over the top because they're all very creative by nature. Right, the creative roles that look to do wonderful things with the ball. So yeah, Korea, creative, boom, one up, one Erling Haaland to score lots of goals for you. That'll be nice. Yeah, it's not bad. I like this acting. Yeah, it wouldn't change much. I mean, like, it's bold to do 4 trequartistas. I mean, nothing wrong with having 4 trequartistas. I mean, 4 target man. This community, the BTN community, has come with 5 target man systems. Or is it 4 or 5? 5, right? You guys came up with. And then the 4 trequartista systems, yeah, they can work. There you see again, so deep. Right, see again, right, the trequartista, 21, 8, 10, and 7. Look at this, the trequartista shifted forward. See, this is our striker, right? So look at the relationship between the 4 of them. Then he goes back. See that? See that? See that? So he still helps you defend. Okay. So we have mid block, nothing else. Previous short workable distribution, fine. But well, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, I would just, because we're doing bring your tactics, right? So I have to do something, right? No, you know, if it's a good tactic, why should I? I just want to add, I'm just going to add dribbles more. Okay, that's it. But we have to find a defender that can actually do that, no? If the defender can't, it doesn't have good dribbling. That's one of the reasons why Liverpool are struggling. They don't have any more line breakers in defense. Ever since VVD got injured, Joe Matip and his lack of confidence. So now they don't bring the ball out from the center anymore. So Liverpool also struggling to create chances because they don't have line breakers now. There are no line breakers anywhere in the team. That's the sad thing about Liverpool. Wow, not bad. What do you want me to do with this, man? This is a good tactic. Nice. Okay, all right. Now, show course, right? Now, let's see what I can do, right? I'm just going to add one thing. Okay, so let's look at the defenders. We got Jimenez. Dribbling only 10. First touch about 11. Acceleration about 11. Agility, okay. I mean, Jimenez may be better at this. Dribbling about 11. Anticipation, acceleration, agility. Decision making, composure. Okay, 16. All right, we're going to ask him to be the ball playing defender. And I'm going to tell him to dribble more. We're going to have some fun with this guy. All right. Why don't we're not going to stop at 1. We're just going to add it to Hermoso as well. I mean, can he do it first up? Okay. It's okay. All right. Decision making also 12. Composure 14. Dribbling 10. So. Agility, balance, I think he can do the job. Okay. So, dribble more. Both of you. All right. Let's see what they do. Okay. All right. Let's go. I want them to take chances, right? I want them to push the line forward. Then you get then the Trequartista might be in a very interesting position. Blue Jester, how are you, man? Getting a day off today. Attack is 95%. Cool, that's great. Yeah, I was just thinking about this line breaking thing, and I'm gonna do an update to my Lawns video. I guess Blondes, we're winning everything 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So I'm getting a bit bored. So there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay? That's exactly what I wanted to see. All right. I want him to break the tier. I want him to, go one tier higher. So they can do that when they have that dribble more instruction. But you're also playing on balanced mentality. So it's not very risky. So it's worth trying it out. Of course, you have to have the defenders to pull that off. If you don't have the defenders, then you run into trouble. Let's see what happens. Come on. Oh, he's going to kick, yeah. You don't play out defense, but it's fine. Okay, this is nice. I like you see this track. Where's the Trequartista? Remember I said about tight marking? Mark tight, right? See that? Because he's in his zone. So he's going to mark he was going to mark this guy. Of course, whether they do it or not depends on their attributes as well. So let's look at number 10's attributes, right? Marking, 5. Terrible marking. Anticipation of 50. We don't know whether he's going to be able to do a really good job because marking that's the attribute that kicks into play. Okay, well, there you see, he lost his player. Plus, he's a Trequartista, so he's probably not going to come all the way. All right, not bad. Let's go. Okay, Jimenez is not tired. But overall, I think your tactic is pretty solid. I bet we played against a back 3 system. So these Trequartistas giving the 2 wing backs a headache. Okay, Gloriente out to Hermoso. Yep, dribble more. Thank you very much. See what I mean? How dangerous that thing is. Of course, I mean, we take that chance, but you got so many defenders back anyway. Want me? Jimenez, come, let's go. Dribble more. He's trying, right? That's nice, man. Of course, then it depends on what you want to do, right? So I think that in your current setup, you're playing it a bit safe. So they're guaranteed to play the safe pass. And then when your Trequartista is dropping it, he can play one over the top. So yeah, I think that I would probably do what you're doing. Not have the dribble more. Yeah. I just want to see what the difference would have been. And I think that it's better to have no dribble more on that. Let's see. Let's let it run for a while longer and confirm my suspicions. Wait. We can't keep losing. Yeah, the same shape. A lot of people are playing this shape now. Quite a few of my friends are playing the same shape or sending me the same kind of shape for tactics. You go like, how's this? And I've got another friend of mine sending me one really funky looking tactic which has got no wingbacks, nobody on the flanks as well. So he sent me something similar. But they can work. I mean, Korea, yeah. Loriente loses the ball, but I don't think there's too much. I mean, here this problem is these guys are not going to help you defend so much. So, I mean, at least when it comes to the substitution strategy, it's quite straightforward. Not like other games, right? You worry about who to take off. Here you just have to go, okay, we take this guy off, and then we put this guy on. That's it. Substitution strategy done. Replace the two guys in the middle, maybe a defender here or a defender there, and that's it. You don't have to worry about this group of players. Okay, let's go Hermoso. Now he goes back. You see, the dribble mode doesn't kick in, right? So he just does enough, brings the ball forward, goes back, and now doesn't. You see, they don't dribble more like a stupid people. Like here, he had a gap, so he would have gone. Not bad. Not bad. It's a nice tactic. Very nice tactic. There's no need to mess about and change that tactic. All right, so we got that. And now we're going to go to Simji, another tactic. Oh my goodness, it's similar. Yeah, same shape. Okay, same shape. Balance, again, balance as well. Smart. But he's higher, right? Okay, he's trying to camp. All right. I would say these kind of tactics are better off being mid-block tactics, but we'll see how it goes. What about your PIs and TIs? Did you do the same thing? No, he's got none, except for Rome on, I think, the AM. AF, nothing. Volante and halfback and white centre back. White's interesting. He's gone for the ball break. I mean the line breakers, doing attacks from deeper areas. Okay, all right. I see how that could work. Okay, let's go. Danger. I mean, like, it's interesting, but we'll see whether Philippe is playing the center on the right. He should be. Yeah, correct. See, Philippe should be there. Okay, let's go. Ball breaker, slip of tongue. That's what we used to call our defensive mids back in the day. This is the problem with these tactics, right? The issue with these tactics isn't okay. It's always going to be the defending the sides, right? If you have a formation, okay, like here we have a formation that's got flanks, right? So it's always going to struggle against these kind of tactics. So you got to keep the ball, man. That's the only thing. So let's see if we can end up doing that. Nice. Again, got to win the ball. Second ball is the one I'm looking at, right? So far, the moment they get into this position, you're in trouble already. So the problem is, you either win the ball as a mid block, or you have to keep putting pressure on them for 90 minutes. The moment they get into your half, you start like shaking a bit. I would, no. So these are the challenges with these systems. So let's carry on. Not making any changes just yet. The question is, how do we protect your team? I like the idea of him. I like the idea that BK used, which is the tracks higher up the pitch on the flanks. Because when you have tracks on the flanks, they drop deep, and they also bust a guy to get up, right? And they will play those kind of passes over the top. So they can pose a problem for a lot of teams. Your shadow striker, winger, and Griezmann as a winger. So you're using wingers who are going to stay wide. Okay. Okay, hold on. Is Griezmann on the left? Is he a left-footed player? Left foot very strong. Carrasco. Right foot. We're not going to swap them around. think it's better if we don't get them bombing down the flanks. Instead, we want them to play those passes, right? Those like inverted winger kind of crosses, right? Nice. Also not bad, man. Gets into the space. Very simple goal. Defenders did the defending was terrible. Yeah, I like this is what I like, right? I like to see this, but that Kondogbia is a halfback, and that's the thing. He stayed in his position, but it's okay. Second goal, nice. That goal is generated by cause of the line breaking, right? So you got this guy pushing an attack up. I always think that line breakers are important in a lot of these back three systems. You get a wing white centre back. I prefer these white centre backs to the ball playing defenders that BK was using. Yeah, I think BK's tactic could get better if you use white centre backs instead of ball playing defenders. Kondogbia with the ball. We're using Carrasco. We're using opposite players. Like a right-footed player on the left side and a left-footed player on the right side. Why? Because I want those kind of crosses, right? The guys check in. If they don't do the cross early, what they can do is they'll always have support. They'll wait for somebody to come. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they'll put nice, dangerous balls into the area that strikers love because the balls are going towards goals. All we got to do is catch up, basically run as fast as we can and get on the ball. All we need to do is touch the ball and it goes into the back of the net. Because the ball is already heading in that direction. All we need to do is small touch. Yeah, you don't have to do much. No, you don't have to generate a lot of power. Just guide it into the back of the net. So it's quite easy to finish those kind of shots. Whereas balls going away from goal, right? If it's a cross by a left footer on the left side and they cross the ball, when you have to strike, you have to strike with venom, to bury the chances. But those balls that are going towards goal, all you got to do is guide them in. Yeah. Oh. It's your midfield combination. Wow, that ball is damn fast. Yeah, this midfield combination is giving you trouble. The midfield combination of these two is giving you an issue at the moment. Maybe ball playing defender is also not a role that you want. Okay, after halftime, I gotta control my urge to make a change. They carry an issue in defensive transitions, also possible. I do like the white centre back because the thing is he's using them as an attack duty. They're pushing up. What he should do is this defender should uncover. That's the only thing he needs to fix. Yeah. Just fix the white centre back on cover, then you'll be fine. Because this white centre back is causing problems for him when he comes out too soon. Okay. I have to wait until halftime now. Come on. Not bad, huh? Okay, that opened up. At least got the ball away. But a lot of easy chances. The AI is getting a lot of easy chances down the flanks. Okay, let's drop you. You're on cover already. That means that's something else. Volante is carrying the ball up for this guy. These guys are going to hold up the ball. Distribute to a specific teammate. Ooh, okay. How do I change this? All right, I'll give you mark tight. Tackle harder. Mark tight, tackle harder. You guys to stay on the flanks closer to the opposition players. Okay. Roam from position. That's fine. You'll drop a bit. This guy, I'll leave him alone. It's this role that's bugging me right now. I get this. This guy goes up here. This guy goes ball playing defender. And stay wide. The reason why I'm doing this, right? Okay. The reason why I'm doing this to this ball playing defender, okay, is because we've got this guy running off. I don't need him. I don't need this guy to run off as well. Like this white centre back to be on attack. Right? Yes, I mean, he's not running off that far. He's only a volante, right? But let's try this instead. So we got defend, cover. So we get this guy pushing out a bit more. Okay, so this guy will be staying wide. This guy's in the center. This is naturally staying wide. Okay. Yeah, they will defend the wings. So I put one ball playing defender instead. Ciao Felix to Rodrigo de Paul. Ay, 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 ay. That's to the moon and back. To infinity and beyond. Nice. Yeah. That's because the white center back defend. Now go, 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 go. Cover. Defender didn't cover that very well. The idea was right. That idea was there, but he didn't do it that well. Oh yeah, distribute the teammate. Okay, sheesh, I forgot you did this. You got this specific. I want to distribute to this guy. All right, we're not gonna do that. Okay, we just distribute the center backs. Okay, give them a choice. Oi. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Okay, we want the ball back. Carrasco back to Kondogbia. What a goal from João Felix. That was nice. That was sweet. Okay, we got those two wingers now putting a lot more pressure on the flanks. All right, because we got them marked tighter and close down more. So mark tighter and tackle hard. Yeah. I see whether I can. Let's see whether we can change certain things, certain other things. I'm gonna drop this now. Okay, we're gonna come in here and do some funkiness. And we're gonna come in back here, push this back up again. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, to be honest with you, because I think that's very capped. Can't change it. But I like to think that we can. Okay. Nice. Go, 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 Kondogbia. Don't stop there. Defending, nice. Covering defender. Okay, this guy white center back on attack. João Felix. Okay, there. We want to see the pendulum effect. Okay. The guy pushed up, but the attack floundered. What can we do to make it better? This Volante is going to work with the winger, right? This guy is not going to take too many risks. Yeah. Nice. Wee! Oh, what a goal. What a goal. That is nice, right? Because they didn't pull out. They just brought the ball for just a bit to pull the defense up, and then we could play one over like this. That's all we wanted. So it's just a small tweak to the tactic. Right, so, okay, what did I do to this? Just made a small change, right? So close down more, tackle harder, because the tackle harder and mark tighter. There's some tackle harder, mark tighter. Don't worry about close down more, you can't get it done. All right. Then instead of distribute to that one, we distribute the center backs, and we just left everything the way it is. And except here, ball playing defender, here. I think we only need this guy because this is a halfback, right? He's gonna come deep, right? So we really need this guy to push up. Okay, so he's gonna be quite defensive. So we get him to push up. Whereas on this side, we got Volante who might leave gaps, right? Because he's going to leave gaps, we get this guy to come up. So there's always going to be support for this Volante when he gets the ball. So he can either pass to this player or he can pass to this player. So, hey, so are we doing well against a 4-4-2 that should be terrorizing us? Okay. That we didn't need that, man. I don't know whether this is going to be something that, nice. Tackle harder. He's chasing the guy to bring him down. And he can stop running already. No. Good block. Rodrigo de Paul gets out and then loses the ball. Okay, not too bad. All right, we change Mr. Griezmann to Cunha. Cunha is what, right or left foot? Right foot. You go to the left. Yannick Carrasco is playing. Griezmann, I don't know now. Who's this? Angel Correa. I forget it. I know anyone will go. Anyone can go and play there. Kondogbia. Okay. So we swap these two and one of the center mids. So there's a lot of there's quite a fair bit of harassing going on in midfield. Oh, that opens up. That's why I do this only thing like these tactics. If they play a high tempo wide system with wingers on attack, then you might have issues. But I think you'll be better served with ball playing defenders. One ball playing defender at least, instead of two wide centre backs. Nice. Okay, pressure. Go. Hold. Goal. You know it's a goal. Huh? You know it's gonna be a goal. Okay, we're running out of options, man. Who do I get? Loriente, bring you on for this guy. No, I can't make any more changes. But so far, this guy is losing a few balls. This white centre back, costing us a few. He's costing us. Now, this white centre back is costing us the game. So you're gonna go ball playing defender, stay wide, mark tight, and stay wider. Now the white centre back is costing us because white centre backs sometimes play those kind of passes, right? Putting youngster, how are you, brother? Okay, well, I think the same system can work, right? The one that we used earlier. I noticed that we lost the ball. We conceded one goal because white centre back gave the ball away. Yeah. And we conceded another goal. Holy cow. We had a 4-2 lead. Now it's 4-4. It's not looking good, man. Why is this like this? Okay, go to sideline. Yeah. This is brilliant. This is a brilliant goal because the player was already offside. Stefan Savic, the white centre back on the right, is having a very bad game. The white centre back on the right costing us. He's had a bad game. The two defenders costing us the game here. Yeah, I think these are open to debate. No? I mean, like, I don't know. I'll go with whichever one you feel if you like more. But I would. Okay, I'm going to. Since you can't defend, you might as well just go attack. I need this guy to carry the ball. Come back. Ball playing defender. Okay, stay. Pass into space. Okay, we're going to drop into a mid block now. All right. Excellent press. All narrows. This tactic will work well against all narrow systems. Yeah. Any narrow system will work well because it's got four sitting, waiting to hit it, and then you got one roll. Speaking of the one roll, what you can do with this guy, tell him to take more risks, dribble more. Okay? Yeah, basically when you want him to try, when he takes more risks, he does it with movement as well. Right? So sometimes he does that early run as well. So it's worth asking an advanced one to take more risks. Remember, take more risks doesn't just mean passing, no. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think too. As I just recently confirmed, it's got to do with movement as well as all that. So this is good. So we just left it white centre back on attack here, and then asking the striker to take more risks, but we also scored a goal. Over the top. We went to mid block. Because mid block could be quite dangerous for the opposition because we are waiting for them to build up the play, but then we start smashing them in midfield, right? Wow, you look simple. Okay. I think don't play high press as well. Play a mid block for your tactic. Get back. This is a classic, man. 5-4 already. This is for entertainment, 5-5. Where the fans are going back happy, you know. 10 goals we saw in the League Cup. Tennis match scoreline. Exactly. We're having a lot of fun. Okay. Extra time, right? Okay, no. Substitution. Okay, solve for Omoso. Okay. Cunha. In the area. Rodrigo de Paul. Oh my goodness. 5-5. Who will win this game at the end of the day? We don't know. But it's fun. I like these first few tactics. There. Nice. You bring out a player who can bring the ball forward. Just have to play the right pass, that's all. Smashing it home. Yeah, they're gonna win this game. They have generated better quality goals than us. Yeah, Villarreal have had better quality chances because this tactic is going to give away a lot of high quality chances. That's the problem as well. Oi, no legs. Go, 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 go. Over the top. There we go again. Witzel. They scored the winner. 5-5. You bring your tactics all about experiments, right? We experiment all the way. So you're bound to see some crazy, crazy score lines. Just to try something out. Man, we haven't had at least the digital fans are happy. 11 goals in this game. If you see 11 goals, you can see 6. It means that there is something to do with the tactic itself. I mean, I like these kind of tactics are fun, but they have an inherent weakness right here. So I think what he did was even more interesting. I think I would have probably thought of Trequartista is not bad because it will help you drop. So I would consider changing these 2 roles to Trequartistas. Yeah. Because then they drop a bit deeper in the build-up phase. And they can put one over the top for you. Then I'll remove this, distribute the teammate. I'll just go this, distribute the center backs, right? And I would think of playing it as a mid-block. Just play as a mid-block and also change these guys, right? So these guys can mark tighter. Get them to mark tighter. Get this guy to mark tighter. Yeah. This will be fun. Yeah. You could do that with these guys. Okay, next tactic. Finally we got a sensible non-draft mode tactic. FM23 4231 DM. Yay! Finally. Somebody decided I had enough of these draft mode tactics. Let's see what I'm gonna go. Wing back, halfback. Okay, halfback drops here. Okay. All right, wing back attacking, roaming playmaker, inside forward. Okay, park tighter. I mean, inside forwards, goal scorers, no? Like, okay, advance. Okay. Okay, they might score goals. I mean, they got a higher attacking mentality to get into the area. Griezmann, Felix, Koke, Loriente. I think these guys can work. Yeah, these guys can work. I mean, the players are quite decent. So let's see how the tactics does. Draft happening. I got no time to draft, man. Draft time's too late for me. I miss draft mode. I really do. I enjoy draft mode a lot. There's a lot of community in draft mode, right? For me, it's about having fun, talking to people, getting to know different kinds of people, how everyone wants to play the game. Yeah, different tactics. Sometimes coming out with sometimes when I play against some of you guys have got the strangest tactics I've ever seen in my life, and I'm like, half the time. And plus, we play on key highlights. There's no time, right? There is absolutely no time to analyze anything. It's just a case of okay. So it's like, okay, interesting tactic. Okay, this 4-2-3-1 is pretty strong. Yeah. It's just a question of whether you can defend and whether you can carry the ball out of defense. You see, the problem right now you have is your wing backs on attack. You got a halfback, right? So the only issue you will have with this tactic is whether you can do a line break from defense, meaning bringing the ball forward. So a lot of the matches that you might find, you might end up with situations where you're looking for highlights where your goalkeeper gets the ball and you move the ball out. So can you move the ball out? I see a lot of these like attack, which is fine. You know, I mean, you are top heavy, so you want to not spend a lot of time building up play, right? But when you need to build up play, how does your team do it? Oh, that's a nice goal, man. Yeah, it's a great tactic. I mean, that's only one thing I would change, right? Because I haven't seen the highlight. That's the only thing. So let's go to comprehensive. I need to see whether your build-up play is interesting from the back. Looking good, no? One day showdown. I mean, cannot. My timing's a bit strange for me. I can only do draft mode like 2 o'clock in the afternoon Singapore time. Who's going to take part? Right. So it's not fair to other people. So you guys have draft mode. Enjoy. And I sometimes I will. There are even days when I feel like jumping in on chat and just disturbing you guys. You know, like jumping on. I know like Limo's chat or somebody else's chat. Just jump in and just make noise. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Oh, that kind of thing. Yeah. This is nice. Okay. No, not bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't see too much that needs to be changed. Okay. Don't see too much. I think possession wise, you could do a bit more. They go down your flanks. You're still defending quite well. Yeah. Yeah. They get inside. Not easy. No easy chance. So you're looking at these kind of transitions. They get behind you. They can't create that kind of thing. Right. Atletico Madrid, we don't even know what they're using. Oh, who's the other team? Almira formation. They're playing a 4-3-3. This is a defensive system. So this 4-2-3-1 should be able to park this ass and this system to bid. Right. So as long as you put their DM has got a lot of pressure. In fact, if I play this kind of systems, all I do is this. Okay, you just come in. You don't do any other OI, just do this one OI. Okay. See the Malero guy? The DM? Trigger press him and type mark him. So they don't have him as an outlet to pass the ball. And they always have to go to the wing backs. The wing backs are always going to be under pressure. Then you'll be able, you're forcing them to use the wing backs instead of going to the DM and using their center mids. So you're creating a problem for them. Okay, so I made only one change, right? Why? That's it. Now, after the second half, we'll make the second change. Then after that, you're golden. I like the use of a ball-playing defender. This tactic needs a ball-playing defender, especially if you use halfbacks. When you use halfbacks, I always recommend having a ball-playing defender. Because halfbacks, they drop. Sometimes they come in. I mean, this is not a pure DM position, right? If I was playing like 4-3-3 like this and I had a halfback, then both these players are ball-playing defenders. Without hesitation, I'll make them both ball-playing defenders. Okay, so what we're going to do here is this guy. Okay, yeah, he's got, all right, fine. We can do it this way. This guy's got dribble more already. Oh, I don't have to change anything. Your tactic. This tactic there's nothing to change. Right, it's a good tactic. AF, inside forward, mark tighter, golden rules all being applied. Yeah. Underlap left. Yeah. Okay, great. Don't change it. It's a great tactic. Yeah, it's a very nice tactic. This tactic doesn't need any changes. It's a very good tactic. Advance forward, poacher, pressing forward and attack, all can work in this tactic. Okay, so you don't have to worry. I mean, even if you change the role, if you play advance forward sometimes in some matches where you can do this, dribble more, he can take more risks. If you're facing a side like Manchester City that's attacking you a lot, right, then you can play with an advance forward here. Okay, so what will happen is that he can apply a lot of pressure on the transition. So when they apply a lot of pressure on the transition, okay, so they're just going to sit on defenders all day long. So let's just change this guy. We've got Philippe, defender. I don't know what we're going to do with this guy. I will just put some token defender there. I just want to change players for the sake of changing players. Rodrigo the ball. Forget it. It's enough. Okay. Tactic is fine. Yeah. It's a good tactic. This kind of tactics all, make one change here, maybe a change here. You're always looking at subbing at least one of these players every game. You just make sure you have a player on the bench waiting to come on. That's all. Okay. If you concede a goal in the 80th minute or the 90th minute, trust me, if you start making these defensive changes, you might see less goals being conceded. That's all. You go like wondering why, but yeah, that's usually the funny thing about this game. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let them have the ball. There's no point. The other thing you can do with this tactic as well, because you got 2 support duties, right? Very easy for your tactic to play like this. Mid block, standard defensive line, cautious. Okay, say you want to see out a game, right? This is something you can do. You want to see out a game. That's it. You want to see out a game, you can do that straight away. You go into like that's before we made the changes, right? So what you can do is you want to see out a game, you can draw your mentality of the cautious. What happens to your passing when it goes to cautious? The more I put it in a mix, right? Your passing can be quite the passing length is almost the same, cautious and attacking. It's going to be long, so it's nice. You see some nice counter attacking play because they made those changes. Fans, hail tactical genius. You guys are brilliant people, man. All of you coming up with different tactics today. Timing and a commitment to if I take part in this kind of draft, I have to commit. Nice. Want to play after my own heart. Okay. With this tactic, right? We let it play first. I'll tell you the problem with this tactic. Okay, we'll play this and I'll show you what the problem is. There's an issue with this tactic. Yeah, there's a small issue. Okay. All right, let's go. So we watch it for the first 45 minutes. The problem with these back tree systems is whenever you have a back tree system, because of the positioning these guys take up, right? Okay, these guys taking up these positions, what you end up having to do is, you need to bring the ball forward. You need players to become line breakers. They have to bring the whole formation up with them, right? So the problem with when you have a system where you have all defend duties at the back, you got white centre back on defend, you got another white centre back on defend, you got defend duty, then you got midfielder that on defend. Nobody's bringing the ball forward. So they have to pass the ball. They have to make perfect passes to players all the time. And the rest of the team, you don't go up as a gang, no. You pass the ball forward. So your tactic depends on whether you can pass the ball. But if they do this to you, they shut your passing lanes down because of the formation you play against. Then you struggle, right? Like look at Atletico Madrid. They're playing at home and they're struggling for domination. Right? So how do you fix this? Let's watch the first 45 minutes and then we'll see if you can fix it. So we end up having to try and win the ball back. Can't win the ball back. Okay. So there are several things you can do. The first thing you can do is you can change the roles to white centre backs on support. Simple. Second thing you can do is actually play with a ball playing defender, right? Ball playing defender brings the ball forward. Then you attack the flanks, right? Okay. So those are the basic ways you can do this. But right now, this goal that we scored, right, wasn't through our build up, right? Okay. So they had the ball. They lost the ball. Our players are already in these positions, right? Okay. So where do they lose the ball? Come on, can you go a bit faster? Why is it so slow? Okay, there we go. We scored a goal, not because we are better build-up player. We scored a goal because they lost the ball. There's a big difference between the two. Okay? So we were able to score the goal because we already got our players in position to attack them. Not because we built the goal from defense to attack. That's the difference between the two. Okay? So at this point in time, if I see that goal, I know that I'm not going to win this game because we're not creating anything on our own. Right? We have to wait for them to make a mistake so that we can create goal scoring opportunities. So what would I do with this time thing? Okay. Problem is, you see this nobody carrying the ball. This guy's right forward. He's going to be running off with the ball. So somebody has to bring the ball out from defense. Right? Not this guy, not this guy, not this guy. This guy's already gone. So maybe this guy? Okay, fine. We got Kondongwea. Maybe this one player will do it. Dictates tempo. Okay, can. Okay. But what I would do in this kind of situation is ball playing defender on defense, stay wider. Okay. Either that, I tell him to stay wider. Where is it? Okay, stay wider, dribble more. Okay. He brings the ball forward. And then this guy, white centre back on support. Right, so this guy can be a white centre back on support. This guy can dribble the ball. I mean, he's going to just bring out the ball. This guy is going to be more like a wing back or a defensive wing back of sorts. All right, now We need these guys to hold up the ball for someone. So we'll just do an underlap. It will affect their positioning as well. Much higher defensive line, no, like we don't have to do it like this. Okay, I'll just do one like this, slightly higher defensive line. Just drop it. Okay, dropping it one notch. I don't want them running all over the place. Okay, underlap, fairly narrow. Okay, this should be okay. Tray long. Okay, I think this should work. It should work, I think. All right, so this guy is going to bring the ball forward. This guy is also going to try and bring the ball forward. We got a ball-winning midfielder here, who's ball-winning midfielder is going to try and win the ball in quite a big area. Okay, let's go. See what happens. My goal is to see if we can build the ball out from defense. So I'm going to just watch it on extended. Because I mean, they were down by a man, but this is the changes I will make to your tactic. I would make these changes to your tactic straight away. Because the problem with these back three systems is a lot of people play with attacking wingbacks, right? Okay. But who else is bringing the ball? The attacking wingbacks are further forward. You need to reach them with a pass. Right? So you need line breakers. Yeah. So without line breakers, you might have an issue. Yeah. But I think these tactics, these back five systems are extremely strong. If you set them up right, they're very, very good tactics. So you got this guys now bringing, he's got partners in crime. I like this. The first time we saw a transition that's like, but they are men down as well. So, and they've given away the flanks. Oh, now they've taken back the flanks. Now they've given away the flanks. They have to make up their mind. See, the beautiful thing about having these roles, right? Okay. I don't know what it is about the match engine, or maybe it's the match engine, I don't know. But the moment I play a ball-playing defender, the role in front of him pushes up, like he's confident, this guy is behind me, he's also going to bring the ball forward. So, yeah. Could be that. Okay. Yep. Now we see what happens. Right now I'm playing double flanks. I would have, if I had gone down by a man, I would have done this. Yeah. You see, there. I mean, we didn't see much, but I want to see how these guys react. Nice. See, the thing is, here you're pressing. They don't all, because if you do this, you're going to have these two groups, these two lines, they might press the same players. That's why I did what I did just now. I dropped the defensive line one notch. So I would change your tactic to have one white center back, one ball playing defender. Yeah, that's it. You'll have a different kind of transitions on both sides of the pitch. Villarreal knocked us out, right, just now. Sensitive for this team now. Trees, man. Okay, so order. Okay, AJ Stewart, your tactic first. Okay. AP on support. Only change you need to make. Tactic is a good tactic. It's not bad. AP on support. Like I saw your tactic, right? Only one thing you change. AP on support. Not AP on attack. AP on support. The reason why you play AP on support is because there are a lot of formations that play with a DM, right? Or double DMs, right? The problem when you play against all these formations, your AP got no chance to get to the ball because half the time he has to dribble past two players. Right? So what you end up doing is you're asking to drop away. So he's pulling those defenders away so he can play the pass to these guys. That's why you play AP on support. But we'll play this and see how it goes, right? Okay, so quick pick, right, the right players. Make sure that the white centre backs all got some skill on the ball. No worries, man. I'll just pick one, right? You didn't know which one to upload? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, very quick. Now we watch on key highlights. All right. Okay, 3 defenders, right? I see your tactic. I won't change much. Only one role I'll change. APA. APA to AP support, right? There's nothing to change. No, I like your tactic as it is. Okay. It's just that against better teams, right? Against better teams that have got a strong DM presence, AP on support. That's all you need to do. And then sometimes you might want to avoid the battle in the middle, then go focus play down the flanks. That's it. End of story. End of story. That's it. Your tactic is straightforward. These back 5 systems, there are sometimes you focus play down the flank, sometimes you focus play down the middle. Like if I was playing against a 4-4-2, right? I might focus play down the middle instead of focusing play down the flanks because I've got an extra man there. So I try and overpower the center. See, you see what happens when you play, you see this whole transition, right? Okay, I'll just show you why AP on support. This is the reason why. Okay. They have the ball, right? Watch what he does. Okay, watch this. They have the ball. Where's the AP on it? He's here. Okay. He's still here. Now they got the ball. He comes up straight away. Now he's out, no? He can't really contribute to your defense. They can pass the ball through because if he's AP and support, he'll probably be somewhere here. Then they will try and keep the ball to the flanks. Right? See, so easy for them to get the ball out and then gone. They got this guy free to pass the ball to. So I would play him as AP on support. Tongkachi, how are you, man? Why you prefer underlap than overlap? I prefer, because there's no overlap. I mean, if overlap the thing about overlap, underlap is very simple. Overlap, hold up ball looking for a player on the outside to make a run. Teammate on the outside. In a back 5 system, with wing backs already, why would you want him? Why are you going to play overlap? Because there's nobody who's going to overlap the wing back, right? No one. There's no one overlapping the wing back. Whereas in an underlap, he says widest player holds up the ball for a player on the inside making a run from deep in front. There are players, the whole team is, the wing back is the furthest, all his teammates on his left. So better options, right? That's why I play underlap when I play with narrow systems. I never play overlap. Overlap makes no sense at all. Yeah. Hey, look at the description, it tells you already. Yeah, overlap. Instructs players on the right flank to hold on to the ball and look for an overlapping player in support. Underlap. Hold on to the ball and wait for a player to arrive from deep with an overlapping run. Instead, look for a teammate making a run inside and beyond them. So they don't look for overlapping run. They look for somebody on the inside making an inside run. That's it. Simple. That's why I play that. Okay. Second half, right? Okay, what was I going to change? This guy. AP on support. No, AP on support. Support. Okay, let's go. That's the one. Okay, all right. Okay, now we got a better defensive presence. Yeah. So that's cool. So that's it. This is the only change I'll make to your tactic. And also, you can also do this, right? Because we are playing, I wouldn't play whip crosses, I'll play mix. Plus, I'll probably go focus, play left and right now. Okay, avoid their AP in the center as well. So I use my wing backs and try and score goals. So I'm using the wings more now, focusing play down the flanks. But AP on support, babe. This tactic, you put AP on support, you do better. And it's my opinion. Of course, you find AP on attack, that's okay, then fine. But I like AP on support for this. So now we switch to the wing backs focusing play down the left and the right. Okay, so boom, bump, boom. See how AP is still in an attack zone, right? Right? He's still going to attack the box. That makes up this tactic again, right? It's one of those, you don't have 4 midfielders, don't bother playing this system. Yeah, this is one of those tactics. You don't have 4. This is a tactic you cannot use. Yeah, you gotta be prepared to change 2 and maybe a wing back if you need wing backs as well. Your 4 substitutions are always going to be the same 4 players every single game. Yeah. It's not a case of substituting players who've got bad ratings. No, it's a case of making sure that you got fresh legs. That's all. What have we got here? Rajani, a 3-4-3. Wing back, ball winning, double ball winning midfield. It's a bit bold. This is a bit okay. Here, the problem with this tactic is going to be nobody to carry your ball forward. So this guy wins the ball high. This guy wins the ball high. You got nobody to bring the ball forward except for the libero. These guys can be high up the pitch. Your biggest problem is actually getting the ball out of defense, like consistently using the flanks. So a lot of your transitions are going to be based on the opposition losing the ball, and then you are also doing play out of defense and pass into space. This is not your friend, but yeah, it's not your friend. Pass into space is not your friend at all. Yeah, I mean we can play for a short while, but it's not your friend. Because the only time this tactic will do well is like if you got lots of space. But if you're meeting a weaker team that says, hey, you know what, we're gonna sit back and defend all day long. You try and break us down, then you're gonna struggle. So if you were to play, and then we'll play it right now. So these guys, you see, they won't move. They just pass the ball like that, right? You see, this is what I mean. There are no line breakers in a tactic. When there are no line breakers, you're expecting to pass the ball perfectly all the time. You're not pushing the team back. See that? All perfect passes you need. Right? There's no line breaking, so you got to go up, and then there's nobody in the area for you to score. So again, you see, then you lose the ball. Yeah. So this tactic, this is a fundamental rewrite. You can't play it like this. This tactic, you can't play like this. This is just, there's no. So I would probably go white centre back on support, I'll play this guy as a DM on support will be fine. Ball winning midfielder. I need somebody to bring the ball forward. Roaming playmaker will be fine. This guy can bring the ball. In fact, this guy can be a white centre back on attack. This guy can be a wing back on attack. Shadow striker, target for dropping deep and then you're releasing. It's too complicated. Way too complicated. You're better off doing something like this. Okay, so you can do something like this. Target forward, shadow striker, AP and support, dropping deep. You need players to pull and create space for other players. Here, you're hoping that the target forward, you can't even. The thing is, right? There's nobody bringing the ball forward. You need perfect passes in the. Okay, basically, you need Manchester City level players for your tactic to work all the time. Right, so it's not going to work that way. Focus play to the middle doesn't always work. Focus play to the middle just means that the guys in the center come closer to play the pass. Right, so we're going to drop this, no counter. Distribute to center backs, high press, prevention, trap inside, and forget the trap inside. The one instruction I'll tell everybody not to use in the game. Right, don't bother with trap inside. Yeah. You can play with 2 white centre backs. I'm trying with 2 white centre backs, but you can go with 2 white centre backs. You can go with 1 ball playing. Maybe you can play a ball playing defender here. You got a different dynamic. But here we're getting both these roles to push my team into the transition forward. So you get a better attacking pattern. Now you don't have to depend on them to make mistakes. You can create your own goals. Right? So if you right now, you see we've got a target for holding out the ball and then the AP comes in to score the goal. Right, so it's definitely a different dynamic in our tactics. So if you worry this guy, now I could also say, okay, we play this guy as a ball playing defender. We turn this guy into a ball playing defender on cover. This one is a dribble more. Now what happens in this transition is this guy's gonna push the ball up. We got roaming playmaker beside him. That's not really much of a problem, but because what now is going to happen is this guy's a line breaker. So as he pushes up, the wing back can actually push high up the pitch. So now you can release the wing back as well. All right, let's see whether that happens. But first we have to win the ball, right? There we go. Much better, right? You don't have to depend on the AI, now to screw up all the time. Now, because we got cover, he's perfectly positioned. There we go. This is what we want to see. That is caused by the ball-playing defenders breaking the line. This is the problem. A lot of people make back three systems and they cannot make back three systems work. It's because the first rule of a back three system, okay, is you need a line breaker. Okay. You need one of the defenders to break a line, meaning he goes from this position, which is the defender's tier, to the DM tier. So he brings the ball forward. When he brings the ball forward, he carries the formation with him, right? So he brings the formation. So this allows other players to get further up the pitch. As he brings the ball forward, now we are in a different transition state. Now we're in an attacking transition state where we can attack the lines already. So this is the reason why it's important to recognize this. Only thing is SI hasn't really perfected this very well. I mean, I would like to see that when the ball playing defender pushes up, right, the wingback pushes up higher. They had that happening in the alpha, but they found it was too strong, and I think they reined it in a bit. But I think they made a mistake. It would have been better if they left it alone in the alpha. I thought it was much better in the alpha. Okay. So now we got two different kinds of transitions, right? So we got one featuring one kind of player, one role, and the other one is the white center back. Okay. So let's try something different. Okay, so your tactic. So this works. I don't think there's a need to change anything. Wing back on attack. Okay. What happens if I turn this guy? Okay. If you turn this guy into a roaming role, like a complete wing back, he might end up in all kinds of funny positions. But I think we'll just leave it like that. I think this is fine as it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let's look at the comments. BPD is always the star. I love BPDs. I haven't been playing with a lot of BPD dribble more for a long time. You know? People, and then my lawn save, right? People going, and then I got a comment the other day when somebody came in and said, you should be using a BPD with dribble more. And I'm like, I'm the dude that initially told everyone to do it. So I was like, keep it quiet. Yeah, but you can only do it when you have the right players for it. Breaking the line again. So this is something that you can do. I mean, I'm not suggesting you add dribble more to all your players. You can even play a white center back, right? He does the same thing. But the only difference is the white center back and the ball playing defender have two different kinds of transitions. I like that because it's not typically the same, right? The reason why I'm a bit unhappy with the white center back is I was hoping that the white center back does the cross. I think I'll be pushing for that in FM24, not 23. 23 is too late now, but I think in FM24 we should be asking them to do the white center back with the diagonal ball sometimes. If they've got crossing on them, it would be nice to see them do a cross. Because that's what sometimes Antonio Conte's white center backs do. Yeah. There, cover. Much nicer. White center back, bring the ball forward. Pushing, there's always going to be options for him to pass the ball to. This guy is a ball playing defender. Inside the area, bang, penalty. So now your transitions are much better. Yeah. Ball playing defenders give you a much better give you options basically. Yeah, that's basically it. Daniel Malina for Mori. I don't know who I'm subbing, man. I'm just randomly picking players now. Okay, let's go. All right. Not too bad. Okay, done. So these are the changes, right? So we made quite a few changes to your tactic. I hope I remember all the changes. All right, so what did we do? White center back on support or attack, right? You can play them, but these roles have to change. I would play like a DM on support, and here I put a roaming playmaker. So you got roaming playmaker also dribbles, right? So here you can play a ball playing defender. Sorry, here you can play a ball playing defender. Ask him to stay wide. This guy shouldn't be a libero because you're gonna run into trouble. I think with the libero ball playing defender is actually better. Then after that, you got these kind of setups. But up top, you can even go with if you have a target man, play him as a target man on attack, and then play a support. Remove this, take this down and bring this down, distribute. Yeah, this is fine. Remove the trap inside. Please don't use it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, this is great, man. We covered a lot of tactics, and it's been quite cool. Once again, gonna be featuring some of these as pick of the week, right? Some of the more interesting tactics that I used, some of them that featured interesting transitions. Yeah, we're gonna share a few of these with the community. Of course, I don't share the tactics. These are your tactics. You wanna share, you share on the link. You can put a link in chat if you want to, and tell people, hey, if you want my tactic, if you guys want tactics, please ask the guys in chat. I don't share other people's tactics, right? You guys put it on the show. It's not for me to, share them. They're not my tactics. So I want to thank everybody popping on today's stream. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Once again, this was Bring Your Tactics. We do this every Wednesday. If you want to bring your tactics, Wednesdays. Once again, thank you for your support. You guys stay safe. Take care of each other. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.